One minute I was on campus with my friends, you know, college life, and then all of a sudden it just changed so quickly.
And I planned to pledge, but I planned to do a whole lot. It's just all kind of came crashing down.
I know I'm not a school person. So the minute that I had to take online classes, it was inevitable that I wasn't gonna pass them.
I did understand that that's what they had to do, but at the end of the day, like, nobody wants their senior year to end like this.
The governor now issuing a statewide shelter-in-place order.
We have ourselves a pandemic. The World Health Organization says the global coronavirus outbreak has reached pandemic status.
College students are told classes will be held online until further notice.
I was pretty happy that we switched to online. For me, or students like me, I get to take my exams online without lockdown mode, and lockdown mode is basically like your camera's on while you're taking the test. And I was able to just take the tests online, my exams, my final, my midterm. So for me, it turned out pretty well. The school even refunded us the amount of money that is kind of like put into your fees for on-campus stuff like the library and the gym and stuff like that. And since we can't use it because the campus is closed, they refunded us that money that was spent on it.
If I wanted to do online classes, I would have signed up for it. It's not fair to force somebody to have to do that, and then if they don't get a good grade, then it's on them. They might be somebody like me. I got to interact with the teacher. I got to be in the classroom. You got to show me how to do it and tell me how to do it at the same time.
I think one of the hardest things I've had to deal with while being in quarantine and staying home is just adjusting to online classes. I'm in my home with my family, and everything is through a laptop, and I think that it's not seen as something that could be like hard to adjust to, but it is.
Now I have no choice but to be able to work off notifications and going to class off my phone. And now I'm in a radio class, and now we do papers about radio. Like, that's not teaching me about the radio when at school we got an actual radio station. So it's like for the end of your senior year, you get slighted of your education when it's supposed to be the most important year.
Some colleges and institutions definitely should have thought that through a little bit more, instead of just assuming that everyone is able to just up and leave school and be able to switch to remote learning. That's not something that can just happen for people, especially for me.
This is the line to get into Sam's today, and it's stretching all the way back here. Finding out was kind of hard because it's like I don't even get to show that I finished school. It took me 5 years because I stopped to join the Army for a whole year, and ever since then I've been working, classes and stuff like that, just trying to make sure I can stay, on top of everything. It sucked.
Along with taking online classes, I had 6 classes this semester. I'm already thinking I might have to take 2 classes next fall now, or in the summer now, and really not be able to graduate just because I'm not good at taking online classes. So that's like devastating.
Especially for a lot of us who are right there at the end, just like right about to graduate.
I'm out at the park with my friend China. Hi. We're eating Chinese food. The day I found out graduation was canceled, I was honestly devastated. wasn't really sure how serious the virus was at this time, just because what I had been hearing. I had been hearing one thing and another. It was just a lot, but I mean, I'm still upset, but they postponed it now, so I feel a little better.
Right now, I'm struggling. I may have to take the class over. I'm trying not to. I hope I don't have to take the class over again. So right now, they're sending me all the emails that I'm technically an alumni now, but I'm not sure with how grades are going.
My graduation future is up in the air because I know that I'm good with all my other classes except my media seminar class. I wouldn't be so upset if I had to go back to campus and finish one class, because it's really not the end of the world, but I'm kind of like a little upset right now because we don't even know if we're going to be back on campus. So that would be like, dang, I'm so close to graduating and I have one class and I have to still finish this class online. That I'm just like, I don't want to come to terms with that.
I knew I wasn't going to do good with no online class, especially for a foreign language. So, no, we didn't have no problems with cap and gown because I knew I wasn't going to have to get it because I knew I wasn't going to pass the class. I got 6 classes. I think I'm going to pass 4 classes. I can't graduate in the summer, so I had to wait till December now to graduate when I could have been graduating this year. And all of this just stems from the coronavirus. Right? And that's just crazy.
You know, I'm done now. I'm officially an alum. So I came in with the mindset like, this is my last year. I gotta go hard. I have to really work to, you know, prove myself and prove that that college has given me the skill sets to go on into, you know, the real world. So I actually did have an interview, but they're on hold, like because of COVID. So that was really affected by that.
My main aspiration is to find a career in creative direction, but for right now, I want to just find a job in like social media marketing.
Me and the girl really like hit it off, and she referred me to their hiring manager, and she was really nice. She liked me. So they were like, everything is on hold right now. So that was affected. And people just aren't hiring like that right now. And I want to be in the media industry. So all of that is for sure on hold right now. So it's just like, you know, I just got to wait it out, really.
My main anxiety issue is just making sure I'm able to graduate on time. Biggest motivation actually is my mom, who's standing here. She's a healthcare worker too. And I'm sorry. She's my biggest motivation. I really do want to graduate. But know that she hasn't been able to work herself, and she's been working hard to keep going and actually, you know, push me to graduate. And my dad is another big motivation for me, but my mom is too, because sorry. Just seeing how hard she's worked to push me to graduate and everything is it's a big, you know, it's like a big step for me, I guess. I'm sorry.
Before the coronavirus, me and my friends had planned a trip for one of my friends' birthday. And it took a while for us to even decide where we wanted to go. And we finally all agreed that we wanted to go to Thailand. Something new, something different, somewhere that none of us has been before. We had a deposit that we had to put down. We thought that Airbnb had a policy where we could get it back in case there's something like a pandemic, like what we're going through right now, that we would get our deposit back, but that's not how it works, apparently. They weren't giving us our deposit back, and my friend was calling Airbnb, calling the owner of the villa, doing a lot to just try to make sure that we get everything, all the money that we spent back, and it just couldn't work out. So, you know, that was really difficult for us, and we were really psyched to go, and this kind of like put a damper on everything. My friend had to do online kind of birthday party. Like, we were all on Zoom, her and her family and friends, but obviously it's not the same. It doesn't compare to going to Thailand.
My main thing going forward is just, I gotta graduate just for my whole family. They spend so much money, and they prayed so much for me because this really wasn't like meant for me. Like I come up like, yo, every average round the way type of dude. You get what I'm saying? Like it wasn't really like meant for me to like, oh, you one day you'll have a college degree. I might would have even gave up if it wasn't for like my family and just being like, I'm gonna be the first person to do this. I don't even think about getting paid or making money. I don't even think about my career or none of that. I just think about graduating college because how we come up, especially being black, like just getting that piece of paper, it changes like generations of people.